Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 and welcome back to the Kingdom of Ireland. Sadly, not the Empire of Ireland. Of course, in the last episode, our character did die and we're currently on death's doorstep as well with our new character, good old Maximus Versusen here, who is temperate, diligent and a craven. So let's see. It's best to enjoy things in moderation. I guess that also applies to life. This guy does not shy away from hard work. But does not enjoy being challenged or scared at all. Well, I hope he doesn't fear death, because it is soon approaching, which means we're going to take over as my new heir. So, of course, two kings dying within very close time of one another. We do have someone in my court. What's happening here? This might be, I think this is my archbishop. It is my guest and my daughter, who appears to be a dwarf. She is. There we go. Who knew that? Maybe we can have a coven of dwarf witches. Excellent. Fresh quail, my favourite. Sinfra bellows merrily. I think that's how you say it. Gorging herself as the servant desperately steadies the serving tray. Oh, my beloved candied figs, you truly are delectable, Ronchu says with a singing voice. Now this is what life is all about. Servants, more spiced wines now, Una demands. It would appear that my courtiers are enjoying themselves. So, because I'm temperate, I shouldn't pick any of these. I should let them be. There we go. We're getting some prestige and some court grandeur. Let them go ahead with their festivities. Now, we do have a lot of gold. However, what we don't have, we can't form an empire. Oh, it's kind of... We're in an interesting situation. We're currently researching royal prerogative as well. We could hold court, commission an epic. I don't think we're going to hold court right now because we are feeling quite ill. Same with all of these. So what I'm going to do is actually unpause the game, because we can't also declare war on Alba either, because they have huge alliances here. Am I married? And I'm married. I don't think I have any unmarried children either, which isn't very beneficial to us, is it? Like, we could marry her off, but again, I don't think we're going to get anything worthwhile here. 6,000 men there. I don't think it's enough, and I don't think we would get that alliance either. We're in a very difficult situation here. We need to replenish the men as well, because we did just recently finish a war. Which was very, very hard fought. We kicked the Asatru out of Britannia. Notable guest has arrived. Has a claim on the earldom of Lanarkshire. That's an interesting name. Ah, that's up here. Okay, I've never heard of this before. Betrothed can marry, so let's go ahead and marry them off. That's all looking good. We can have a royal wedding. To the sensible High King Maximus of Ireland, I gladly accept your marriage proposal. Your son and heir Sean and my daughter Carla will be joined in holy matrimony. May God grant them long life and many children. So we go ahead and look at our son. His wife now is of age. Oh dear, that's an age gap, isn't it? Hopefully, they can start having children, because he needs an heir of his own, because he doesn't have currently any artifacts. To the heartless High King Maximus, you have something that should legitimately belong to me. Relinquish it at once. What's this? I don't think we're using this. Who are you? Neighbouring ruler of Wales. Could we take Wales, though? I'm going to decline. Can we... Oh, bit of frame rate there. If we declare war with Wales, we could take Wales. That's huge. Okay, before we die, let's take Wales, because then at least we have two kingdoms, and then our son just needs to take Alba or England. He has a choice. Yeah, England doesn't have any allies, so that might be the better one. So the Empire could still be close. Right, let's declare war against Wales. We desperately want the Holy War. Do we need a Holy War for Duchy or County here? Duchy, okay, let's do the Holy War for the Duchy of Powys. We will go ahead and declare that one. They don't have many men. So let's go ahead and raise the men, the banners. It's in the middle of winter, but that's fine. We do have our commanders as well. What we could also do here is let's also raise the Holy Order. We can't forget about the Brotherhood of the Holy Sepulchre. They do have 2,000 men for us to hire here as well. And they're going to spawn over in Dublin. Let's bring them over here. Faith, hostility, advantage, fatal casualties. Let's go for that one. We're going to bring you over here. That's fine. That's going to cost 20 gold. We're very rich, though. I feel like we're bragging a little bit often about how much gold we do have. But that's because we have a lot of gold. Of course, we were very poor not so long ago. But now the story is very different. Let's go ahead and siege down both of their settlements here. And then this army here can also move in and help with this battle that is about to be fought at. Minus 50 advantage. Is that for us or them? Either way, I think we still overwhelmed them just with our sheer numbers there, which is nice. And we've actually managed to capture an enemy. Level of splendor increased. The Egonact Riflein dynasty is known far and wide. We're now a significant family. Almost famous there. How did we do in the battle? Very nicely, we captured some prisoners and we wounded one of their champions. So nothing bad there for us. This siege is going to take 15 months. We're probably not going to live that long. It would be nice if we could win the war before we die, though. If we go ahead and look at that, yeah, our health really isn't good. We're severely injured. Maximus has been severely injured and the road to recovery could be a long one. Who knows? Maybe. Ah, are we recovering? We just lost agitated wound. If we can recover from this wound, we might not die. We'll have to see. The time has come to treat your wounds. I recommend drastic measures, but the choice is yours, my lord. I think drastic measures are necessary. If we die now, the realm could be thrown into chaos. Let's see. Does it fit with our character? Best to enjoy things, moderation. Does not shy away from hard work. Does not enjoy being challenged or scared at all. I think we might be scared of how they're going to treat me, but I'm scared of death even more. So it is too late for caution. We're going to try a risky treatment here to try and heal us. Let's see what happens. When Sinfereth lit a fire in my chambers, I presumed she meant for the heat to help balance my humours. However, as her assistant began to strap me down to my bed, I noticed that iron rod heating up in the flames. After having lived through the treatment, I have a hard time finding joy in my body's recovery, but I am on the mend. I will live to see another day. Are we good? We're still severely injured. We might have another pop-up for this then, but we're still on death's doorstep, which is interesting. Oh, it's scary. Oh, we managed to kill 2 and capture 1. That's very nice. I don't think we can ransom any of these. No. Faction created against the Norwegian Asatru popularists. Ugh. Asatru? Ah, get rid of them. Right. Let's get back to the sieges. We've won this siege. That's nice. We did actually take someone, 2 people who can be ransomed. Wait, Hasting? 25 gold there. I don't think that's the same Hasting from the start date. Correct me if I'm wrong there. What we can... Oh, West Francia. Why are West Francia here? Is Alba in a war? Ah, they are. Okay. Okay, as long as they're not coming from me. That's a lot of men. Very scary men. The last time the West Francians came, they assisted the English, and it proved catastrophic. We lost the war. What's this? Lately, it feels like I'm constantly being distracted by lascivious thoughts and erotic fantasies. It doesn't sound too bad. With all the hardships of my everyday life, it is all too easy to lose myself in daydreams and forget about reality. These desires are clearly interfering with my life, but what should I do about them? You convert to Neostoranism? In teaching that Jesus Christ has 2 natures, one divine and one human, Nestorianism has been declared as heretical by most Christian faiths. Despite this, its unique outlook has garnered followers in places as far as East China, India, and even Mongolia. Interesting. Can I don't know how to see that. We're not going to convert, though, because we are Irish Orthodox, of course. So I think what we're going to do here, we're going to become reclusive. Our wife is no longer our friend, but we do lose some stress. So I must sequester myself to avoid temptation. Let's go ahead and do that. That should also help put the exotic thoughts away as well in my head. Let's go ahead and ransom you. And then I need to see, do we have any decisions here that can reduce stress? Ah, we can work off some stress. There we go. Nothing else eases the mind like a raised pulse and a healthy sweat. I will work my body until my mind is more at ease. Is that... Ah, because we're athletic. Should we be exercising when we're severely injured? We'll try it. This is not enough, I think to myself, as I put down the training sword. I've been practicing non-stop, but I'm not getting tired. I need a tougher challenge. Yes, something bigger, or perhaps heavier. Something sure to tire me out. High King Felchad's throne? What? Oh, commission an extra heavy training sword. Okay, I guess we're going to start bench pressing the throne. Why not? The durability has decreased, but we gained exercise for 1 year and we have lost some stress. Let's try ahead and lose some more stress. We've had a good exercise session, so I think now is a good time to truly center our mind and clear it of thoughts and concerns I have to be left to my own devices. Alone I can focus and heal. Right, let's go ahead and seclude ourselves. I shut the door behind me and take one step into the quiet room. I breathe in deeply and out. I have given the servants order to not let anyone disturb me, no matter what happens, and as my shoulders relax, I know that this is exactly what I needed. I am truly at peace. We lose some prestige, but we're still stressed. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're almost not stressed anymore, which is the good thing. We could still... Yeah, found a new empire. So we needed 120 counties, which we didn't had, and we really need... We were 3 counties under this limit, and we only had 2 kingdoms, so we weren't able to form the empire in the last episodes, which is a little bit disappointing. But it's okay. These stories are what make Crusader Kings fun, and we have managed to earn some more gold there through selling prisoners, so that's always fun. I stand above my subjects as a sovereign ruler, unequaled in the realm. Dressing the part with resplendent garments and jewelry would serve as a subtle reminder to everyone that I am in charge. I mean, we have the gold. Only the finest ermine and velvet for me. We gain diplomacy and prestige. Why not? We have the gold, so let's dress like a true king of the realm. I think that's all good. We can call on our allies here. Let's not do that. What's this? Men-at-Arms negotiation. Minus 25% maintenance for our men-at-arms. There we go. That should help our income a little bit. And we just did a very nice battle. In fact, we can ransom King Bertrand for 100 gold. That's huge. I'll take that, thank you very much. And then 2 more weeks, and we've also won the siege and probably the war for the Kingdom of Wales. Or at least their last duchy. So let's go ahead and enforce our demands here. To the impotent High King Maximus, may your wisdom ever elude you. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with demands. So be it. We will go ahead and disband the men. I just noticed we're no longer on death's doorstep. We are still severely injured, and we are ailing. So of course it's not advantageous, to say the least. We also have an empty steward position, so let's go ahead and fill that. She likes me, and she's my vassal, and she has very good stewardship. You're currently on development. That's okay as well. We're earning a lot of gold. We took some prisoners. Can we ransom said prisoner? We can. 100 gold. Very nice. We can also create titles. So we could create the Kingdom of Wales, for example. Nah, that's a duchy title. Okay, I was just wondering. We can create the Kingdom of Wales for 500 gold. We are over our domain limit. One thing I want to check. Could we declare war? Holy war for kingdom. We just don't have enough piety. No, we're missing something else. Level of devotion is what we're missing there. How's my succession looking like? Not good. All children inherit equally. Yeah, because I have quite a few children, don't I? So we would lose Wales upon succession, but my son would have a claim on Wales at least. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Elba still have their allies here. Right, let's go ahead and dish out these new lands. While I'm thinking... Who owns this? All one person. What I'm thinking is actually... Where is my son and heir? I can't give it to my son and heir. That's troubling. Who's going to inherit Wales? You. Okay, so what I'm going to do with you then is I will grant you your titles early. Here you go. You can have this part of Wales. Of course, we're going to have to fight against him in future as my son, but that's fine. I feel like this is fitting. Oh, we need another new steward. My spy master, my vassal, and we don't have anyone with good stewardship. Let's see. Unmarried female. So that's 17 stewardship there. What about unmarried male? Could we find you a wife with high steward? 20. And she's intelligent. Let's go ahead and bring Helen into the court. We'll go ahead and send that proposal off. Our knight there would be happy to have a wife as well. Let's quickly unpause. Holy order dismissed. That's fine. She does accept the marriage there. So let's go ahead and make her our steward. There we go. She should like that one. Can we make anyone else a witch, I wonder? You're only 13. Convert to witchcraft. There we go. Let's go ahead and convert some more of our family to witches. How close are we to a witch coven right now? Only 21%. It's going to be hard. We can hold a sacrifice. Never. How dare we? There's a lot of decisions going on here. We could go elective. Let's not do that, though. We've fought very hard to try and keep our lands under our control. Right, let's go ahead and unpause. What we really need to do here is at least replenish our men-at-arms, but I think it would also be very useful to replenish also our levies in case we do go to war with England. The Gaelic Catholic popularists have disbanded, so that's nice. What we could do, actually, if we get our piety up... Could I swap to learning? Not right now. If we get our piety up high enough, we could do a holy war for England because we're not dying right now. So let's actually go on a pilgrimage. Where is it? Go on a pilgrimage. There we go. The holy sites are the places in our world that are closest to God. To see them for myself is to prove my dedication as an Irish Orthodox. Let's go ahead and prepare for the journey. It is time for me to set out on my journey to one of the holy places, but which one? Oh, that's very expensive. I think Jerusalem. Yes. Let's go to the holy site in Jerusalem. Never has one of the kings or queens of Ireland visited Jerusalem, so it would be good to be the first one. As I prepare for my journey, I know that I will travel safely under the protection of God. I will be gone for a long time, and I can only pray the Lord watches over my realm as well. It is time to depart. Onwards to Jerusalem. Of course, Jerusalem is a very long way away. I think it's all the way over here, isn't it? Yeah, it's over here. That's a long way. Hopefully he takes the boat. We'll have to see, though. I wake to the noise of chaos in camp, but it only takes me a few moments to realize what is happening. We are under attack. Bandits are swarming our tents and wagons, while our guards do what they can to resist. Now we are craven, so let's not pick this one. There has to be somewhere around here I can hide. You gain the trait brutally mauled. Or stop this madness. I will pay whatever you want. Because we're rich and we're craven, I think we will just go ahead and pay them to leave us alone. Now we do have an available dynasty legacy. We've already completed king. Large skilled families where members aid and support each other. Yeah. My cousin of my father should have read that instead of rebelling. So that's fertility and attraction, child opinion, better education traits, damage, disease resistance, spouse opinion again, better pregnancies, close family opinion, dynasty opinion, personal scheme against dynasty members, no prowess lost from age, and increased skills of age. So that's very nice. Now what should we go with kin? Respect and loyalty with which others want to be associated would be nice because we respect our family, so we could spread that respect to other people. Skilled guests, clerical approval and capable advisors. Careful breeding to produce the most worthy successors. I feel like that's a bit too meta and doesn't really fit with our family. Mastery of underhanded schemes and rule founded on fear. I don't think that fits us too much. Our father was sadistic, though. Sound administration and just rule in the eyes of vassals and peasants alike. Righteous wars with large armies and skilled knights and commanders. That could be fun. Righteous wars, because we are doing a lot of holy wars. So that might be good. In fact, House of Warriors, prowess +2 in knight effectiveness. I might go down the warfare trait just because we are doing a lot of holy wars recently in the last generation. So I feel like this one is fitting. So let's go with that. And we'll unpause the game. We have a diplomacy perk available. What do we already have? We have August. He is honoured as a true ruler worthy of the empires of old. Level of fame impact is nice. Offer vassalization. Prestige is looking very nice. Befriend scheme. Oh, that could be useful. I think this is all looking very good. We could get sound foundations and then gain patriarch. Stress loss would be useful right now. Close family and a house opinion also nice. Each living child gives you 1 random skill point, maximum 5. Let's get sound foundation. We'll get the patriarch and then we can start going down the diplomat tree afterwards. I like the sound of that. Let's continue with the pilgrimage and see what kind of troubles we can get ourselves into on the way to Jerusalem. I am plodding along in this lengthy procession towards Jerusalem and thinking of the comforts I left behind in Dublin when I hear my name shouted from the rear. My friend Wolfhelm dashes up to me and exclaims, "Hi, King Maximus! What luck!" I misread that then. What luck that we journey towards the very same holy site. Would you care for some company on this long and lonely path to Jerusalem? My ear is always open to a friend. Sure, why not? My son, my vassal and knight. Wow, what a surprise! I've never had a friend to join me on a pilgrimage before. Wolfhelm and I spend the remainder of the day's journey chatting about this and that, intrigues and jests, battles and lovers, old friends and new. We are in the midst of a riveting conversation about court politics when the train of folk we have been travelling with suddenly comes to a halt. A tired shout comes from the head of the column, "We make camp here!" Wolfhelm looks over at me with a sly grin on his face and says, "Finally! Although, how about a short detour before setting up camp? A long day's journey can make a man thirsty." We are temperate, so we're going to tell him to go on ahead, and we're actually no longer stressed because of that as well. Of course, we do like playing to our traits. No other city in the world has a history quite like Jerusalem. In addition to the many other holy sites there, the city contains the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. I still need to... I don't know how to say it. Built over the combined places where Jesus was crucified, buried, and resurrected. Standing outside of the Temple Mount with my hand on the western wall, I find myself reflecting on everything that happened on my journey to this city of legend. I have walked the holy path, 875 piety. We become a pilgrim, so that's going to help with our piety generation as well. And we also gain the seats of bishops for 10 years. So clergy opinion +10. Very nice stuff there. How has that helped us? Oh, that's some nice progression to the paragon of virtue. Now, how do I know when I can change? It is too soon to change. Wait until July 8th, 1019. Okay, that's fine. My journey has been a long one, but I have finally come home again. While much remains the same, something has changed in how the priests and bishops treat me. I have undergone the journey of a holy man, and they insist it has changed something about me. Whether I can see it myself or not, it is good to be home. It almost feels like our character has been saved by God himself here, because we're no longer on death's doorstep. We are still severely injured, which is troubling. Hopefully we can get away with that. Some of my prisoners dying there too. In fact, because we're doing so well, I think now would be a good opportunity to hold court, show the realm that there is a king who is well and still in charge of Ireland. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all movement in the chamber has ceased. All faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me, I count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. Let's go ahead and gesture. For the first in line to approach. Who's this? My vassal and knight. Reeve Kieran, who has clearly been working himself up about something, greets me. Well, hi, King. The dogs of Enos think they are better than us, he spews, crackling their hafty jokes each market day. Reeve, the cold-hearted fool, needs to put in a place, and those damnable fools made to respect Baal Afatroim, the foremost borough of the region. So another one of my vassals here. Bold word, but will you settle this with action? They become nemesis. They duel. Why not? Duel it out. I'm not interested in this politics. If you guys have a problem with each other, you can have a friendly duel and then settle your differences. Who won the duel there? Reeve won the duel. Oh, which one was Reeve? Oh dear, I don't know. My lord, I regret to inform you that I am at the end of my tether. My spymaster, Duchess Mildred, is clearly exasperated. So my spymaster and vassal here. The people over which I should rule are an uncontrollable mob of unruly barbarians, with ridiculous customs and a terrible taste for food. All of my efforts so far have been in vain. It just seems impossible to make civilized people out of them. Ah, did I give you the lands from with the Asatru? I might have. I'm afraid a strong intervention from above is the only solution available now. Show them the right way. Starts to promote culture. Yes, convert them to Anglo-Irish. Why not? Ah, munificent High King Maximus. I am Luca, and I have travelled far to ask for your aid in righting a great injustice. The woman in front of me bows deeply before continuing with her well-rehearsed plea. My cousin Duke Itak currently sits on the throne of Bulkir, but I am the true and rightful ruler of those lands. Oh, it's a duchy. Okay. If you aid me in pressing my claims, I shall swear fealty to you and serve you loyally until the end of my days. Where is this? If I do this and then... Oh, did we lose our lands over here? Oh no, we still have our lands over here. Okay, it's just that she controls this. Do we want to expand the Irish reach over here? They're not very strong. We could always raise our men here as well. Could be an interesting thought. Because who controls this? We could always give control of these lands to her. She is actually losing a war right now. Gunhilda. Are you fighting against Alba? You are, okay. Okay, I think we're going to say yes. It is a beautiful day for war. We recruit her, but we start the war instantly. Do we want to start the war instantly? Why not? I think it's time we expand our reach over in the eastern part of the world. Hopefully the Byzantines don't mind. It is a beautiful day for war, men. We are going to war once again. As the last petitioner departs, various courtiers follow them out of the room, having business to attend elsewhere. Others remain, talking amongst themselves about the recent proceedings. Soon the ceremonial formality of the proceedings has dropped away entirely, with the hum and bustle of normal courtly life taking its place. My business here is done. Now, let's go ahead and exit the court, because we are at war now. We definitely have the numbers advantage. What we really need, though... where is it? We need another rally point. We're definitely getting through these, aren't we? Let's go ahead and raise the men over here. 7 months is going to take. Is that because I moved it so far? This army's only going to take 3 months at least. Hopefully they raise in time to at least be somewhat useful. We could call on our house members. None of these are that close. We could also call on our ally. Let's not do that. Although, where are you situated? They're not that far away. They could sail here, right? I'm gonna call on our ally. By the time we raise these men, they'll probably be here anyway. So let's go ahead and start another war. This is going to be a fun one. Greetings, High King Maximus of Ireland. Of course, I should join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of Verona. Excellent stuff. Truly excellent. This is going to take a while. 6 months here. 30 days. How many men are you gathering? Okay, now you're starting to gather the men. Okay, that looks much more promising. And once again, we are on death's doorstep. Oh, just as I was getting hopeful we might survive, we are once again on death's doorstep. Let's go ahead and start the siege there. They don't have many units of their own, so we should be able to safely siege with this army. And just as I said it, we die! High King Maximus of Ireland has finally found peace at 66 years of age. He died from his wounds. An inveterate diplomat, there was no argument he could not peacefully resolve. High King Sean ascends to the throne, content with his lot. Sean's vassals may ridicule him for his passive nature. We ruled for 2 years. That might be the shortest reign we've ever had. We are now going to play as High King Sean. So let's continue as our son and heir here. And then what we're going to do is take a look at his traits, because he's not dying. He should last a little bit longer. It looks like we've got a flamboyant trickster on our hands here. Sean has received an education in the art of intrigue, but still has a lot left to learn before mistakes and blunders become exceptions rather than the norm. So we are content. What he already has, be it much or little, is enough for Sean. But we are also gluttonous. Frowns at moderation. He wants it all. So those are kind of conflicting there. And we are deceitful as well. To lie and deceive is in Sean's nature. So maybe this content trait here is us being deceitful. We want people to think we're content, but really we're not. We'll have to see. We do have a wife, and luckily we have given birth to 2 sons. Are they twins? They are. We are also a twin, of course, as well. So twin opinion plus 15. We're an unyielding defender. Friendly casualties, fatal casualties minus 25%. Things are looking good here. Right. I think we're going to go down the intrigue tree. We've already gone down torturer. When you torture someone, 50% chance to gain either intrigue or prowess. You do not lose piety or clergy opinion from torturing or executing others. Oh, this is going to be fun. We're dreadful. Dread gain plus 30%. Martial, intrigue and prowess per stress level is going up. Dread gain per tyranny. Intimidated vassal tax contribution. As well as levies. Very nice. Dread decay minus 1000%. That's huge. Imprison chance plus 50%. And we're going to gain torturer. Inflicting pain, holding someone's life in your hands. This is true power. His hostile scheme resistance plus 25%. Very nice stuff there. Right, what do we want? I think we should get skullduggery. Agent acceptance is nice. Yes, let's go skullduggery. And once we've finished the torturer tree, I think I'm going to go down the schemer tree, because I think somewhere in here... Where is it? Oh, I mean, we could abduct, which is nice. Ah, here. Twice schemed. Max hostile schemes plus 1 is very impressive. So we could get some murder and other stuff like that underway. We really need to look at our council. However, I think that's enough for today, because we've been recording for over 30 minutes now. I think that was an okay episode. We're going to war over in the east. We do have a claim on Wales. Oh, why are we in a battle over here? I didn't even see that this army got raised. Oh dear. Okay. I should have paid attention to that. We do have a claim on the Kingdom of Wales. And in fact, we have a claim on the Kingdom of Alba. So the Empire of Ireland, the dream of an empire, is still alive. But that's it for today, guys. I will be back on Sunday with the next one. Thank you for watching as always. And I will see you next time.